Hi, my name is Sean Cermak, and welcome to my newly launched YouTube channel called Reserved Investments. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a pretty prominent collector, speculator, and investor in the greater antiques and collectibles trade. I got my start at the age of 12, buying and selling of all things video games. Back then it was a lot of the games for the Atari, Intellivision, ColecoVision. I then transitioned over when I was 19, started selling on eBay games for Nintendo, Sega Genesis, TurboGrafx, all the now retro, highly sought after games and systems. I've been extremely knowledgeable in a lot of the pop culture based collectibles, as well as coins, currency, antique American glass, movie posters, comic books, vintage advertising, stuff of that nature. I do write an article that appears every 2 weeks for Antiques and Auction News. The article is called Collector Anecdotes and Antics, and it appears every 2 weeks. For those of you that are familiar with this publication, it's popular in the Northeast where I'm located. You can read my articles online at www.antiquesandauctionnews.net. Also, every other Friday they are published and available. So what happened was, I was never a fan of social media. I was never really a fan of the YouTube platform, never a fan of Facebook, never a fan of Twitter. What brought me out of my proverbial shell and caused me to create a YouTube channel is I'm seeing a lot of very misleading and almost harmful, at least from a financial sense, YouTube videos, articles, a lot of things posted on online collecting forums that are completely biased and unfactual based on the greater antiques and collectibles trade. A lot of these publications and articles and content creators center around, of course, it's no secret, pop culture based mass-produced collectibles. Lego, video games, toys, and you even have some geared towards newer collectibles like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon cards, even coins, currency, some of the mainstays within the trade. So what happened was I got together with some friends, some associates, some acquaintances, and we started talking about this. And I wanted to at least experiment with creating a YouTube channel that would provide unbiased information on how to properly speculate, invest, and collect items within the greater antiques and collectibles trade by setting up some at least informative videos about talking about investing in collectibles, talking about certain segments of the collectibles market like collectible video game grading, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, coins, currency, antique Tiffany glass, stuff of that nature that's very common that people like to collect and invest in. Okay? So I hope that you join me on this journey. I have several videos planned. A lot of them are based on, again, collecting, investing, antiques, understanding what makes an item valuable, understanding speculation, understanding limited markets, expanded markets, understanding how to allocate assets to the point where if you do want to invest in antiques and collectibles, knowing what markets are better than others to invest in, and also understanding how much money you should tie up in antiques and collectibles versus what you should have overall in your investment portfolio, because antiques and collectibles should not make up the largest portion of your investment portfolio. Okay, so I wanted to create a channel and just see what type of reaction I get by doing this, creating videos on topics such as like video game collecting, Lego investing, coins and currency, the current market status. You know, everybody's talking right now what's happening with coin collecting as older collectors are selling off their prominent collections as they get in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. Are younger buyers able to come in and buy those collections and cause more demand for those objects, or is supply growing of higher end coins that younger people just can't afford? So it's very interesting looking at those dynamics. So I don't want to talk too much on this video about investing in antiques or collectibles or different markets. I just want to give you an idea of what this YouTube channel is going to be about. And I'm hoping that you guys will either like, subscribe, or comment on anything that I'm talking about. And if I get enough comments, you know, I will make a video answering your questions and what topics you would like me to discuss next. Okay? As I've said, I've been involved in the greater antiques and collectibles trade since I've been 12 years old. I'm now in my early 40s. Okay, matter of fact, I just hit the 4th decade pretty much not too long ago. So I'm looking forward to doing this. I have a lot of experience and ideas to share with you guys. I'm hoping you'll join me. And going forward, I plan to at least release 1 or 2 videos a week, and you can watch them right here at Reserved Investments. Okay? Thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing your feedback.